Wow. All right, people. Holy freaking wow. All right. Look at me. I can't even get my thoughts together. This is my post-market wrap-up. I'm doing a little better now. For Wednesday, November 7th, 2018. All right. An incredible rally here on Wall Street. Dow Jones Industrial Average put on 545 points. All the major indices were higher in a broad-based rally. Now, I want to cover a bunch of stuff with you, so just sit down, okay? And let's get going here with this. Earlier in the day, stocks started out higher right out of the gate. If you noticed, and I took a nice, lovely snapshot of this, and I posted it all over my social networks, there was a simultaneous, miraculous rally going on. Bonds were rallying, stocks were rallying at the same time. Again, this is a phenomenon that we've all witnessed over and over and over in this fake market. Once the market realized, hey, hold on a second here, rates are coming down, 10-year yield dropped, along with the dollar that got punished earlier today. We're talking about stocks that went parabolic at that point. Again, you know this dynamic. It's incredible how it works, and we see it over and over again. It is literally the gift that keeps on giving. Now, let's just cover a few more basic things. Gold and silver finished about flat. Cryptocurrencies also flat to negative. The game here is risk on once again. Now, before you follow up on this video and start posting things like it's a bull trap, sell stocks, think about this. We're in an environment where the dollar is getting punished. Okay, the 10-year yield remains where it is. Where else is cash going to go? Nowhere. It's going to continue into the stock market. That does not mean that tomorrow we might give some of these gains back. I can promise you, if that does happen, you see this guy sitting here in front of you? I will be opening up new credit spreads. What I did today, okay? If you go to my website, traderschoice.net, if you follow my work, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Left side of the page are all my open credit spreads. About half of those positions that are sitting there, I doubled them. Okay, I added to my positions. You know how important it is to play this right. Okay, get my free brief on how to do this. It's really free. Okay, so just if you don't have a copy, just go get it. It's not that hard. Also from my website, traderschoice.net, link in the description of this video. Now, I want to cover a few other things while we are on the topic that really bothers me. It bothers me and it makes me feel bad. I'm not going to lie. Let's talk about it. So, it seems that some of you are believing the lies and the garbage, not from our politicians, but from other alternative media sites out here that were telling you that this market was about to melt down. And unfortunately, these are fellow traders that got caught on the wrong side because you're not thinking. You're not putting together the things I go over for you every single day. How many of you remember, with the show of hands, that I said I would not be shorting this market? You remember that? I have not been this short this market in months and months and months. Last month, while this market was selling off, I was adding to my credit spreads. I was buying them on the long end, using that as a buying opportunity. Some people made money in this market getting short, trying to be fancy. No. Why would you do that when this, again, is the freaking gift that keeps on giving? So today, I get a bunch of emails saying, Greg, I wish I would have listened to you. I can't believe this. I lost X. I lost XXX. I lost XXXXX. Shorting this market, listening to other alternative sites. Look, when you're out here, and don't buy into the propaganda, okay? There is so much crap out here about plans, about this, about that. I mean, forget about it, okay? Just look at the market we have. It's not hard to understand where it's going to go if you just look at a couple of things that I outline all the time. I hate seeing that. I really do, but I cannot help you. There's nothing I can do. I come out here, I outline everything for you the way I think it's going to go, and that's it. I give you the best that I got here, and it just comes out, and look, I don't know another way to put it. I'm going to say it again, right here and right now. Don't short this market. If this market, and it will, no doubt. I mean, the last 3 days of this market, epic. Today, off the Richter scale, all right? Is it going to give back some? I can only pray that it does, because if it does, what will I be doing? I will be either adding to positions I have or buying more on the long end, credit freaking spreads. Thank you. But it does bother me, and it makes me sad when I hear about people losing all kinds of money. Look, if you forget about whatever social networks or YouTube blogs that you were following that cost you money telling you to short this market, just don't watch them. You're obviously listening to someone or maybe multiple sources that are brain dead. Okay? So I would gladly like to have you follow me, because I promised you from a long time ago, and I'm promising you now, I will not let you lose. I won't do it. The moment to short this market is not now. And we're going to know when. You tell me, all of you that follow my blog, post here for people, and I'll just say it, but it's so simple. When the bond market starts to sell off, we see rates rising rapidly, that's going to be a key. When we see the dollar strengthening along with a sell-off in bonds initially, because that's going to be the knee-jerk reaction into the dollar as bonds sell off, there's another key for you. I promise I watch this stuff all the time. So when these events occur, and I tell you that I'm going short this market, you know there's problems. Right now, forget about it. Forget about shorting. Forget about thinking about getting short. Forget about dreaming about getting short or anything along those lines. Okay? Don't do it. You're going to get hurt if you decide to do that. The game is very simple. Midterm elections are now behind us. We all know how they played out. You knew ahead of time how they were going to play out, because I told you how they would play out. Look, people, like I've been saying, have I gotten things wrong? Absolutely, I have. But if you look back at my record here for years, I have been right a great many more times than I have been wrong. That is the truth. And it is my business, it is my goal to make it easy for you for freaking free. I mean, what else can you ask for? Anyway, I know I went off on the deep end with that, but when I hear about people losing X, that bothers me, because I don't want people to be led astray. I don't want people to be misled. Use your own intellect. Forget about following nameless, blind, ridiculous entities out here that have no accountability, all right? You want to follow blindly like that? Then you deserve to lose. But if you sit back and learn a lesson from this and use your own brain, put a few dynamics together in this market, it's not hard, all right? Period. Let them play their game, and I'm referring to governments colluding, or government leaders like presidents colluding with their world central banks. Let them play their game. We're going to play our game. And our long game, you know what I'm talking about? Betting against the debt, becoming your own central bank. We will win here. It's just a matter of time. Because you know, and I know, that world central banks who are sleeping with their respective leader, government, have no choice but to inflate and inflate more and on top of inflating. You understand? We are in a global debt crisis like you cannot believe, which means world central banks with their leaders are going to continue to explode debts, explode deficits off the Richter scale like you can't believe. And that means stocks are going to go up until, bam, we hit that wall. When we hit that wall, that's when we're going to see rates spike in an uncontrolled fashion. Okay, because there's going to be a moment here when the mysterious entity that's buying all the debt, because it's not China anymore, they're not buying our debt no more. You know who's buying the debt? QE is in full force, people. Anyway, I don't know what else I wanted to talk about today. Just watch the charade play out, the freak show. This is just the opening salvos of a new freak show right now. Look, you know how they could fix this whole problem? It's very, very simple. They will never do what I'm about to tell you, and I'll explain why in a second. You probably, if you use your own intellect, will know why in a second. You want to stop the partisan bickering, the partisan politics? Okay, on the ballots, I posted this earlier today. Forget about putting party affiliation. Put name. Don't put sex. Don't put gender. Oh, you can't say sex anymore. Oh, okay. Don't put gender. Don't put color. Don't put anything else except the name and what they stand for and stand against. That would be it. We would end partisan politics. But you know why they will not do that? They want to use it to divide you. To keep you, group of people here and a group of people here. That's it. It's a divide and conquer strategy that has worked since time immemorial. You got it? So play the game. Look, you and me, I was on the phone with your friend and mine, Greg Hunter, just about 5 minutes before I started this video. I said, Greg, we're living in like some kind of like a gamer's world. It's not real. Nothing is real and nothing is what it seems. So good. You and I, we're not going to fix it. We're not going to. So how do we make it work for us? How do we, the freaking people, not get sheared? That's what it's all about. You and me are responsible for each other. Okay? And we're responsible for everyone else. And let the freaking clown show imbeciles do what they got to do. You see that? My dogs are getting excited. Right, Dolly? Woo, woo, woo. Anyway, all right. I'm going to go now. I'll leave you off with that. I will see all of you tomorrow morning for more fun, more festivities, and all kinds of loveliness and surrounding and puffs of it like you don't know because we're not there yet, but we will be. See you tomorrow.